People often ask, what's the difference between mindfulness and meditation? Well, mindfulness is about being in the present moment, not dwelling in the past or worrying about the future. Whereas meditation is the practice of training your mind so that you can bring mindfulness to your everyday life. It's a bit like going to the gym. You train to lift weights and build it up so that you can get stronger and can do the heavy lifting when you need to. It's the same thing, strengthening the mind so that you can focus your attention on the present moment when you need it most. I'm Jo Heath, Head of Countryside at Hampshire County Council. In this session, I'm going to introduce you to mindfulness, in particular the benefits that being mindful in nature can bring. My journey started a good few years ago. I've always been interested in productivity. How can I be more effective at work, better at my job? Whilst on a management training course, I came across mindfulness meditation and decided to find out more. Fast forward 6 years and I'm now a qualified mindfulness teacher, and meditation, along with being mindful, is part of my everyday life. And there have been benefits that are beyond my expectations, but more of that later. It's fair to say that mindfulness is fantastic at helping you deal with the stresses and strains that life throws at you. But when it's coupled with the benefits of connecting with nature, it's like a superpower. And let's face it, we all need one of those at the moment. So did you know that we spend around 47% of our time in what we call automatic pilot? An example of this may be arriving at work or school, not really remembering the journey to get there. I expect at one time or another we've all experienced that. Activities that we do time after time get hardwired into our brain. Essentially, it moves to the more primitive and energy-saving part of the brain. This is not all bad, it helps us to do things without even having to think about it too much. The problem comes when we give too much control to our autopilot, and we can end up missing much of our life as a result. In the words of Ferris Bueller, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop to look around once in a while, you could miss it. Another term for automatic pilot is default or doing mode. What mindfulness does is help us to move from doing mode into being mode. That's when we're in the present moment, not thinking about the future or dwelling in the past. So have your first experiment. Next time you're in a shower or brushing your teeth, see if you can really focus on what you're doing. Think about the sensations in your body. Tune into the sounds, the smells, and whatever you can taste. When I did this for the first time, I realised that I tensed my shoulders when I brushed my teeth. I mean, who knew? No idea why. Needless to say, I don't do that anymore. There's been lots of scientific research into the benefits of mindfulness for both your positive mental health, but also for your physical health too. The main ones that I've experienced are a reduction in stress. I definitely sleep better. It's improved my focus and attention, and therefore I'm more productive. And my relationships, both at home and at work, are also really positive. It has actually just made me a happier person. I look forward to exploring mindfulness in more detail and sharing my experiences with you in future episodes. In the meantime, I'd love to hear about your experiences with mindfulness. Next time you're outside, stand still for just a few minutes and listen to the sounds around you. You don't need to close your eyes. You might actually look a little bit odd standing in the street with your eyes shut. But just maintain a soft focus. Hopefully with fewer cars about, you'll hear the birds sing and perhaps the wind rustling in the trees. See if you can tune into the sounds that are nearby. And then see if you can focus on those sounds that are quite a distance away. Try not to label the sounds as, oh, well, that's a door banging or whatever. Just let them come and go. And also, try not to judge them as good or bad. They are just sounds. Accept them for what they are. And just take a few moments out of your day, out of your daily walk, to stand there and tune into the sounds around you. So that's it. If you managed a few seconds of just listening, you've done your first mindfulness session. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this quick introduction to mindfulness and that you can join me again.